Mel says, how do my gelding and I learn to ride alone? He's fantastic in groups with a buddy, yet alone he panics, struggles to be away from his pasture, darts back to the pasture bar. Dumped me a few weeks ago. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just now able to ride again, but very nervous. Mel, I get it. I would be nervous too. And so there's some fundamental things that we want you to work on in order to teach your horse to be more comfortable riding okay alone and not having to buddy up and run back to the barn or to another horse or whatever the case might be. There's something that we teach inside the program. We call it magnet training and direction training. So direction training means that we teach our horses to take our direction. So this might look like sending in a circle, transitions, walk, trot, canter, being able to just take a deep breath and your horse slows down in response to your breathing and your energy. We call that sending, direction training. This just helps to get your horse in the habit of taking your leadership. Okay, we're very intentional in the way that we do this, so you create a lot of yes ma'ams, yes ma'ams, yes ma'ams, yes ma'ams out of your horse. So you ask me, yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh, this is great. Okay, yes. It's not a yes ma'am. That's what my kids tell me and her mom sometimes. Like yes ma'am, not that kind of yes ma'am. We want a yes ma'am. Okay, what are we doing? Right? Does that make sense? So we develop that first. Then we develop what's called magnet training. And at first, we magnetize our horse to things. So for example, if I know that my horse hates riding on this part of the arena, right? Or this part of the trail, I direct them and then I let them rest at that part of the trail or that part of the arena. And I let them stand still and rest. I make it a good thing to be there. So we start to develop a magnet there. They're magnetized there. We do this with several different things: an obstacle, a bridge obstacle, a pole, whatever the case might be, right? A muddy puddle, okay? A certain part of the barnyard where the sun just glistens through the trees just right and your horse is worried. We magnetize them to all these things. Eventually what ends up happening is our horse begins to recognize, oh, it's not about the thing. I'm now being magnetized to my person. Anywhere my person tells me to go is a good and safe place for me to go. And so what begins to happen is now they begin to develop a habit, an instinct to go where you show them to go, right? Because it's always good, it's nice, it's awesome. And then just to reinforce this, what we do is we're intentional. We'll send those horses around. Maybe if there's a bunch of horses that they want to go to, we'll actually let them drift over there. Say you're sending them or you're riding and they're going to those horses, let them go to those horses. The old way is quit, pull on that horse, spur them back. There's an issue here. They're showing you that they want to be over there. Let them go over there. But when we go over there, we just start working them in a circle, getting their hind end up underneath them, getting them to move. And then we direct them away from their friends, point them in the direction that we want them to go. And we say, hey, isn't this better? Going where I'm asking you to go versus where you thought you wanted to go. And very quickly they're like, oh yeah, let's go over here. This is a good idea. Let's go where you're asking me to go, Mom. Let's go that way. Well, I hope this helps. And this starts to bring some clarity to how you can truly connect with your horse. Kathy, congratulations. We'll be talking to you soon. Awesome. Mel says that all makes sense. Thank you. Awesome. Good. I'm glad that was helpful. Great question. Thank you for that.